Hello again, this is Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios, Roblox, and SwordBurst 2. This is going to be part 7 in the beginner series, and here is my little guy, and we're going to go to floor 8 and see if we can't go ahead and finish that floor off tonight. We're going to go over here to the portal. Go to the top floor for this little guy. And here we are, Blooming Plateaus, one of the prettiest floors. It's bright and cheery. And on my main character, you can actually use one of my favorite auras, Crimson Echoes. It's little feathers that spin around the blades. And you can actually see them on floor 9 and darker floors. You just can't see those auras. We have all sorts of plants and insects to battle here. The praying mantis, and this is where you start getting into some of your better armor. The petal knights, they're the ones who drop the petal armor, which is a rare. I think it's a level 70. So here on this floor you're going to be hitting 70 level armor and swords, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing, as always, we're going to go ahead and do the super speed jump to speed things up. Alright, shift locks on, and away we go with a very slow little trot. I want to check out what these monsters can do. The giant praying mantis, what it can do to me at a 43. And they can kill me. I can't see his health bar. Oh, I got him. All right. There's a hacker here apparently, and someone says they know who the hacker is. As long as they don't get me mistaken for that hacker. Oh, it says I don't know who's hacking. So we're just going to trot across the field looking at the castle up there. I'm going to head towards the castle. Now these steps here used to go up to the mini boss. This video may be a little more extensive than some of the others, a little longer. So I may speed some of this up in the editing of the recording, because these steps, even with super speed jump on, is actually possibly slower than running. When you go uphill, super speed jump slows down, and when you go downhill, you fly. One of these is a false stairway. You go through the portal at the top and you fall out of world. You just fall down to your death. I don't think this is it. No, this is not it. So you head from the portal and you go to the stairways on the right. Try to super speed jump so I can get away from these falcons. Oof, almost kill me. These little hawkies here, sky ravens. They drop a very nice sword. 2 swords. One of them's a fan, which is a rare, and the other one is a katana. It's an uncommon. Here is the hippogriffin, and I will not be able to take him out solo through 2 health bars. But he's got some help, and that's going to make me run for my life. And protecting those little eggs over there, the hippogriffin, unless you come up, and I can do it by myself. There used to be a way that you could solo him, but they have fixed it so you can't climb the wall next to the hippogriffin. Now this portal takes you back out on the stairs. Now from up here you can see here's the lake, here's the portal. We came right through here and up the steps. So when we go down, we want to take a right and go to the castle. We want to make sure that we go to the castle, which will teleport us to the boss room over there. Alright, here we go. Going down. Oh, you fall out of world, you go back to the portal. Super speed jump. Going downhill should be much faster. I don't know if you can fall off these steps. Most steps going to the boss room, so you get going too fast and it lags you back. You jump back. Most steps to the boss room have bumpers on them like the bowling alley, and you don't get a gutter ball. You stay on the steps. You don't fall out of world. But I spent a lot of time on this floor getting levels up with my main character and all, and here we are at a 43 going through this world. Blooming Plateaus. They've changed the look of this several times. This used to be like all glass or something here, very shiny, and with all of the petal knights there. Now they changed it back to grass. It was grass at one time. Up here at the top there used to be a couple of sky ravens. They're not here anymore. I guess people used to park on it. Just a single sky raven is much easier than... Oh, somebody got killed and thrown back to the respawn set here. Some people try AFKing the boss and bit off more than they can chew apparently. Alright, now being honest with you guys, after we defeat the boss on floor 7 here, on floor 8 here, I'm going to level my character up some more. World 9 is no world to play with. It is... The boss is just deadly. He kills a higher level character. This boss here, he drops Final Wish, which is a little long sword. A little pink long sword or one-hand sword. He also drops one of the rarest rares in the game, Trinity. It is a great sword. But he also drops a couple of legendaries. People always want to get the legendaries. One of them's a katana and the other is a piece of armor. You have these big robot dungeon guys. You see the little hippogriff? I think that's what that one's called. The griffin up there. Yep, there's one. This guy here used to be, oh, this is a wingless hippogriff. Oof, they are killing me quickly. Super speed, jump to the rescue. Because you run through here and they will pile on you and they can kill you. But that used to be just one wingless hippogriff. Whoa, we're already here. And that one wingless hippogriff, I'm going back, used to be right here. Now, if you want to get your levels up, get to where you can go through these floors, clobbering those monsters, that is how I got my levels up past 100, basically. Wow, I'm really flying up. The monsters are really good droppers, and they also give lots of good experience. Alright, here we go. We're at the floor 8 boss, where the big green guy himself is going to come up and try and beat us players with his, looks like he has a tree trunk in his hand. There's a hacker, an exploiter. That guy is running extremely way too fast. So I'm going to ask them and we'll tell them I need the next 4 please, and we'll see how generous they are. But there's not too many and maybe not too few. You get into a big crowd and they will kill the boss so quickly a lower level character does not have a chance at getting Veil or a drop. And nobody here, you have to solo him, and you might not be able to get that accomplished either, because the old boss can, with his little buddies coming up, you know, his minion, makes it difficult sometimes to solo him. Here he is. In this floor it's difficult because there's no place to hide. I'm just going to put on my block skill, leave it on, press into him. I'm pressing W to press forward into the boss, and he's almost done for. Here's the guys using their katana skill. Any second. And he's done for. And we did get Veil. 235 Veil. Thank you very, very much, players, for being nice and letting us get the next floor. So that's exciting in one respect, and it's interesting in another, because the next floor is Varrock. Varrock is, everybody calls it the hell floor of the game. It does look like the underworld. Everything's on fire, it's lava, and all sorts of stuff there. So it's going to be a very interesting next video. Between now and then, I'm going to go ahead and level this character up, probably up to about a 50 or so, and we'll see what happens then. But until then, play the game, have fun, and don't cheat, play it straight. Arrivederci.
This has been a Delta Climber Studio production.
You have people here. All of these people are much higher than me. I am sure of it. I don't know. There's a guy using the same sword I'm using, which is a 43. But again, in the crowd. Yeah, he's using the same swords here. Cool. There is the katana that this boss drops. That is a legendary katana. When the boss comes up, so many people here, I'm just going to have to pour my... we got an exploiter too. It's making those robot guys, guardians, go away so quickly. It's a shame. When he comes up, I'm just going to put all the shield I have. This guy right there with the hat on, those are one-hand swords called Endarkener. And that is the one-hand sword that the Petal Knights drop. Alright, here we go. Let's hope I can get enough in. I'm looking down, 207. I'm hoping that is my 207. 207 did not move. I don't think that I got credit. I think you can check here, and I did not get credit. This won't matter to them. These guys are after the drops. This used to be a prime place. People used to love, absolutely love to sit right here, and as you come up those steps, they would PK you, player killer you. They would kill you so you cannot get in here. That was their thing, just to PK you. It's a wonder they hadn't responded to that. Too bad or something. So too many people can be a hazard where you don't get enough hits in. Valakes is the name of that katana from this boss. And it takes it a minute for this boss to respawn. So we're going to try it a couple more times, and if we do not get it, we'll wait for the crowd to thin. Oh wow, they're using specials to make sure no one gets extra hits in or something to kill it faster. And I just don't think I got it. Nope. Floor 9. I don't know anything that can do. Let me see. I'm a 43. And I have maxed out level 43s on. The only thing I can think of, that's 453. No way. Got a lot of good drops from the Halloween event. Many things that I cannot use. 65, that is the Scarlet Katana that the floor 7 boss drops. And here is that's the Venom Etcher, yeah, that is the rapier that the floor 7 boss drops. And that's at a 65. Oh, we have an exploiter here too, which is really, and all I can do is go up to the boss, pour my specials in, and see if I can't get enough. Wow, he's hitting 11,000. So that hacker over there has got a burst weapon. Wherever his avatar is, he's got a burst weapon, which is hitting 11,000. Maxed out burst weapon. And that's the problem with all of this. The doggone hackers are the ones who get all of this stuff. And as you can see, no veil, no chance. There's more than one hacker. Well, this looks like it may be a bust here. There's somebody hitting 947. That's a decent hit amount to come here. But you need to be hitting 1K in order to handle floor 9 anyway. Wow. So yeah, you're at a 43. I'm doing pretty well here. Got him down halfway, and he got me down halfway. We're about even, I guess. And I hate it that the hacker there, he's hitting it. He's killing it so quickly that will not have a chance. Interesting. So I say I need the next floor and people start using their specials, but it may be that they are also trying, when you use your special, it hits a whole lot harder than just you hitting, which is still not going to be enough. All right, about all I can do. There's the door over here. They're usually black doors. This is a very light white door. Goes into the wonderful. It goes into the safe room. So we fell out of world. Are we stuck? Nope. Back to the respawn place. And back to the portal. All right. In order to do this at this level, I will have to have cooperation, no hackers. Now there is some other things that we can do. We can try and hop servers. Let's see who's here. And Kieft or something like that was the first player. When we go back, we'll be looking to see if he's still there. And it's hard to hop servers sometimes. And let's look players. Yeah, this is the same. Ancaft. This is the same group of people. There's another way you can try and change servers, and that would require you going out, back here, servers, and those servers are loading. Well, you used to could go here and get to servers and try and hop servers that way. With the exploiter especially, the exploiter's hitting 11K. If he wasn't there, I might stand a chance. But other than that, it's go back and get my level up higher and get a higher level weapon that hits harder. But you hit 1K around 60. I think you get a level 60 something. One last chance to hop servers. And no, probably not, but no. This is Delta Climber on his little guy, coming to you from Delta Climber Studios, Roblox, and SwordBurst 2. And this is the problem with hackers. If it was just other players, eventually I might could talk them into letting me get a few extra hits in, but it just didn't work out that way this time. I'm going to keep at the main boss, and if I get it to where I can do enough damage, I will tag that video on the end of this. Until next time, you guys keep playing the game, have fun, don't get down in the dumps because you don't get the drop you want or because you don't accomplish the goal you have in mind, like getting floor 9. But we'll see what happens. But when floor 9, when I go to floor 9, I will need to be a higher level than this for sure. So until then, arrivederci.
This has been a Delta Climber Studio production.